So I had another dream. It's been a while, but I remember this one. Man, it's bright. So, some of the memory I have is scattered, but at one point, I was at this playground. This playground that's in the area. It's called North Street Playground. It used to be made of wood, like one of those old wooden ones. Only in my dream it had some small buildings. Not even buildings, like small, I don't know, small house-sized buildings, but and the whole thing was being used as a Call of Duty map, which is kind of cool. So I'm playing. It was like first person. I didn't have any. No one really had any guns. It was a knife battle. There was only one knife. I guess. Well, I'd have to draw this part for you, like a topographical map of where I was, but I was hanging outside this little building and it had a window, and I knew that window, that's usually where a lot of people would come through, so I ducked outside of it, like right next to it, underneath. And I was ducking, waiting for people to hop through, and I was like at a 3-kill streak or something like that. And then my cousin Dion, tried to shoot me or throw a knife at me or something, and I dodged it. And for the rest of the time I was playing this game, it was just me and him fighting each other. And I had a knife. Or we would chase each other. Just chase each other, and then I knew he was right behind me, so I turned around and I laid down on my back and waited for him to round the corner, and I threw the knife, and it like spun and stabbed straight into his chest. And I was like, yeah! And then he pulled it out and threw it at me, only it missed, like terribly. And then we started chasing each other again. I like stabbed into his collarbone. I remember. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That's all I remember from that one. And there was another one where it was me and a bunch of people, and we were all hanging out at this table outside, looking around. The sun was setting. And there were like fighter jets flying everywhere. I guess the Earth was in an epic battle in space, and Earth was our like home base or whatever. And this was in the future, and like that's the way life was, I guess. Like it wasn't like a sudden thing. Like it had been going on for years and years, so everyone was used to it. And we were talking about how simple everything seemed when we were kids, because we were just at this party where it was like a class reunion only for people our age, not so much like high school. And so it was just a party from people our age, about our past and movies we used to watch and shows and everything. And we were all hanging out at this table afterwards, talking about how everything seemed so simple. It's kind of funny. And something about watching movie trailers, or I don't know, there's a little bit more, but it's like I said, it's too scattered to even bother. So that's all I have for you. I'm sorry.